No one in Blackwood talked about the old house on Hollow Creek Road anymore. They didn't need to. Everyone knew. It stood at the edge of town where the asphalt cracked into dirt, where cell signals died and the air always felt colder than it should. A 3-story Victorian structure, its paint peeled like dead skin, windows black and empty as eye sockets. The kind of house that looked wrong even in daylight. Kids dared each other to run up to the gate and touch it. Teenagers drove past at night just to feel their stomachs drop. Adults avoided the road completely. The house had been abandoned for over 40 years, at least officially.
He said, "This one doesn't like visitors." Ethan left the gas station 20 minutes later, curiosity burning in his chest, and curiosity, as always. On Hollow Creek Road was worse than he expected. Trees leaned inward like they were listening. The road twisted unnaturally, like it was trying to confuse anyone driving through. His GPS blinked once, then went black. That's when he saw it. The house dotted rose from the fog, like something waking up, bigger than it should have been, older than it should have been. The front gate hung open, rusted chains dragging against the ground. Ethan parked his car. The engine died instantly. "Seriously," he muttered. Silence followed. No birds, no wind, no insects, just the house. One window on the second floor flickered, with light. Ethan froze. The house was supposed to be abandoned. He grabbed his camera anyway. Somewhere deep down, a voice screamed at him to leave, but another voice louder, sharper said this was the content people wanted. Real fear, real danger. The front door was already open. That should have been the final warning. Inside, the air smelled old, not dusty rotting. The floorboards groaned beneath his feet, not from age, but like they were reacting to him. His flashlight swept across peeling wallpaper and crooked portraits. Every face in the paintings had its eyes scratched out. Every single one. "Okay," Ethan whispered. "That's new." Behind him, the door slammed shut. He spun around, pulled on the handle. Locked. Double quotes. "Nope," he said, voice shaking. "Not funny." His camera kept recording. The whisper came from upstairs. Soft, almost gentle. "Ethan." His blood ran cold. He hadn't told anyone his name. "Hello," he called, hating how small his voice sounded. The whisper came again, closer. "Why? Did you come here?" The staircase creaked. Ethan backed away, heart hammering. He told himself it was stress, imagination. Old houses made noises. Then the whisper laughed, low, wet, wrong. Running felt impossible, but staying felt worse. Ethan moved deeper into the house. That's when he noticed something strange. The hallway was longer than it should have been. Doors kept appearing where there hadn't been any before. Each one older, darker, more decayed than the last. His flashlight flickered violently. Then he saw it. A door at the end of the hall. Black, smooth, untouched by age. Carved into it were words. "This house, REMMBE." Sethan's hand shook as he reached for the knob. The door opened on its own. Inside was a living room, perfectly clean. A family sat on the couch. A man, a woman, 2 children, all smiling, all staring directly at him. "You're late," the woman said calmly. Ethan stepped back. I think I'm in the wrong place." The children's heads tilted unnaturally. "No," the man said. "You're exactly where you're supposed to be." Ethan noticed then they had no reflections in the mirror behind them, and their feet didn't touch the floor. The woman stood. "We were the first," she said. "The house needed a family. It was empty before us." The man continued, his voice hollow. "It keeps us here. It feeds on us." The children smiled wider. "And when it gets hungry," one of them said, "it calls someone new." Ethan's camera screen flickered. On it, he saw himself standing in the room, smiling, but he wasn't smiling in real life. The lights went out. The family vanished. Something moved behind the walls. Fast, heavy. Ethan ran. Doors slammed. Hallways twisted. Stairs led nowhere. The house rearranged itself like a living thing. Then he saw the exit. The front door. He sprinted toward town. The floor collapsed beneath his feet. He hit the ground hard. The basement smelled like iron. Chains hung from the ceiling. Old video cameras lined the walls. Phones, ID cards, shoes, evidence, thousands of people. A voice filled the darkness. "You stay," it said. The shadows peeled themselves off the walls. They had faces. Every single one looked like him. Ethan's camera lay on the floor, still recording. He crawled toward it, sobbing. "If anyone sees this," he whispered, blood dripping onto the lens, "don't come here. The house doesn't let you leave. It learns you. It becomes you." Behind him, something wrapped around his ankles, dragged him into the dark. The camera kept rolling. The final frame showed the front door opening and a light turning on upstairs.